Hey y'all, so this is an update for all my girls, my Waydamin customers. Y'all know I do not play about y'all. And also with Waydamin being known for fast shipping, top tier customer service, I have to get on here and let y'all know what's going on and why this is happening, how it's happening. So I'm gonna just start off by saying thank you to everybody who has ever shopped with Waydamin. Y'all know I do not play about my girl, my baby, my second child. And I just cannot or wouldn't have been this far without you guys' support. As you all know, my very first pre-order drop was posted back in March 28th to be exact. And that was indeed my biggest drop, 15,000 orders in the matter of 72 hours. Won't he do it? There's a lot of he say she say about why did she do pre-orders, why would she do this, why would she do that, and strictly did pre-orders just to collect data because for so long I have been limiting myself and my business potential with just ordering the same quantities that I normally order. And of course we always sell out, but I need to see growth, I need to see elevation with my company. So that's why this process is taking a little longer, because for one, the tariffs did affect us. It delayed shipping quite a few, but nothing to be alarmed about because we do have all y'all's inventory. As y'all can tell, I'm gonna insert a clip. All this inventory. All of this is that is all y'all's inventory. So the stuff come palletized, which means it comes in pallets, and everything came, and they have to take all the boxes off and organize them by size, color, quantity, etc. So that process took 1 week just by itself because it is so much inventory. And on top of that, this is a new company that we're working with, which means this is a whole new warehouse, whole new staff, whole new everything. So we're all getting familiar with each other so that you guys can get y'all stuff and everything is seamless, everything is perfect, and there's no mistakes. Now that everything is in our warehouse, everything is organized, everything is put exactly where it needs to be, they're going to begin shipping orders this Monday. No more processing time. Straight, you guys should be receiving shipping confirmations and y'all orders should start shipping. Or not should, they will start shipping on Monday. Yes, we did say 6 to 8 weeks. It is week 9, and that really breaks my heart because I am so big on your word is your bond, and I hate letting my girls down, and I hate having to even get on here and don't really have the answers for y'all, and I'm really just letting y'all know this so y'all could just feel a little bit more at ease. But I know y'all just want y'all shit in the mail because I would feel the exact same way. Will I ever do pre-order again? Absolutely no, I wouldn't. Just because the hassle, things happen, life happens, and especially when you're dealing with overseas, you just cannot predict customs. You can't predict nothing. So yeah. Throughout this whole process, this has been such a learning experience for me and my team, but me especially because I have never realized how much like my business plays on my mental. Like I have not even been able to like sleep peacefully for real because I have been on everybody's ass about this pre-order drop, because I will feel like my life is at ease when you all start receiving y'all orders and I'm scrolling through TikTok and seeing y'all getting y'all stuff and reviewing y'all's pieces. But like I said, I take everything in as a learning experience. I'm not beating myself up about it. And I thank you guys for giving me and my company and my team the grace that y'all have been giving us. And the people who have or did want refunds, we did issue you guys refunds. And also keep in mind, we will be doing a huge restock of this drop for all the ladies that missed out on it. We will have plenty more in stock because I did order way over the amount that was ordered, just because I already knew this is going to be a highly anticipated drop. So yeah, be on the lookout for shipping confirmations in y'all emails. Thank you so much to all my customers. I love all of you guys, even aside from the 15,000 that pre-ordered and trusted us with this, because this was definitely an experiment just to collect data to see the potential. And I have never had one drop with 15K orders. Like that is insane. In 72 hours, like I keep saying, like I would not be able to be in this position without you guys. So thank y'all for trusting me, and just seeing my brand go from what it was to what it's becoming is crazy. I now have 2 facilities, not just one, 2, which one is handling mass production and the other one is handling just regular drops like the recent drop that I just did. Make sure y'all go check it out. pink, real tea, real hot. And shout out to all the girls that ordered both. Y'all, I love y'all so much. But yeah, so stay on the lookout. I'll be posting on the Waydamin business page. Make sure y'all follow. And yeah, thank y'all for watching this 5-minute video, because watching how you 2 times speed, baby, because this was a lot of talking.
So let's get into how you and Jayda met. Like, what was your first impression?
Do you want to say
first
me too?
Experience on Jayda?
Oh, go ahead.
I was at the club. No, we were at the club.
Victory, a restaurant.
Yeah. And I just walked in. She was like sitting next to me, like the table next to me. And I'm like, "You're so pretty," and she's like, "So are you?" And then after that, she's like,
No, I was leaving out. You were sitting at the table with your friend, and you asked for a picture.
Yeah, I asked for
and
a
then,
picture. But at first I was like, "You're so pretty," and then towards the in the middle of the conversation, I was like, "Can we take a picture?" We took a picture.
Yeah.
And
I was after we took the picture,
end,
I was like, I have a hosting that I'm about to go to. You want to come with me? I was like, I got a big Sprinter, so y'all don't got to worry about a car. Just get on with us.
Yeah.
So it was really alignment.
It was really just like a genuine connection.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then she came out to the club with us, and we was like just stayed in contact ever since. You was with us that night. We went to the club.
I was there.
I don't think she remembers.
Me seeing how that girl and Jayda became friends, I think that's her name. Y'all, that's literally how girls in Atlanta pick their friends. I swear to God, that's literally how it is. And the fact that they're like, oh my God, it was just such a genuine connection, like instantly. You guys both called each other pretty as fuck. And then Jayda made sure to mention, which I don't think that's a problem, like her mentioning like, oh, you asked for a picture. But me psychologically, you know, I don't know, I just be thinking deeper into things like, oh, you're a fan. I don't know, like Jayda probably like, oh, you're a fan. Yeah, come with us. You pretty anyways, you know. A lot of girls in Atlanta that wanted to be friends with me just because I was so-called pretty. And I'm not saying that like, you know, because who wants to have ugly friends? Not to say it like that. And what I mean by like, who wants to have ugly friends? Like, bitch, you know you want some badass bitches to come out with you and party. I don't see what's wrong with that. But I think it further becomes an issue when y'all figure out y'all really don't have anything else in common. Y'all just think each other pretty and y'all just vibe off that. Aesthetics. I don't know.
Jayda Wayda knew that shit she mentioned was unnecessary. I just asked her to tell a story. You turn around and you telling the story. Of course, the way that you remember it. But the way that she telling the story is giving more so like she was a fan of me. Like she was a fan of me and then like I started being cool with her type shit. Jayda ain't beating them allegations. She ain't beating the mean girl allegations. We can clear as day see that Jayda like befriending fans. People who gon' like be her lapdog, do what the fuck she tell them to do and listen to anything. I don't know, the whole vibe just felt weird. She literally sitting there talking about some, no, you asked for a picture. And G just sitting there be like, oh yeah, I did ask for a picture. Bitch, that information was not necessary. We don't give a fuck if she asked for a picture. She asked how y'all met. Granted, you are trying to give every little detail, but the detail just feels unnecessary, unwanted. Like, we didn't ask for that. It gives, you really ain't got no genuine friends in your corner. I don't know, just give mean girl. But yeah, watching them do the whole little podcast interview, everything just fell off. I'm not gonna sit up here in front. But I had to scroll in the comments because I thought I was tripping for a second. Whole time I'm not tripping. The comments passed the vibe check. They see what the fuck I was saying.
The topic of how Jayda Wayda treats her friends, it comes up every so often. There has been an incident of her and Des in an elevator where she was talking to Des crazy. And then it was a live of her talking to Chanlin and the scammer one, KB. Her talking to them crazy. And now the Act Normal podcast interview of Des interviewing G and Jayda, a lot of people didn't like the words that she used when describing how her and G met, because everybody's basically saying G popped up out of nowhere. So they were explaining how they met, and G was saying they were at a restaurant and Jayda butted in and she was like, yeah, and you asked me for a picture. It's controversy over how she said it and what she said, which I get, because Jayda could have really said, yeah, she was calling me pretty and we took a picture and we had a genuine connection and that's how we went. Later on, we went to the club. No, Jayda said, you asked me for a picture and then I told you that you and your friends can come with me on my big Sprinter van and we went to the club, and that's how we go. With her saying it the way she said it, that's what brought on the conversation of how Jayda treats her friends. This ain't the first time people have called out how Jayda be talking to people. A lot of people in the comments are saying Jayda is what y'all think Ari is. So basically saying that Jayda is the mean girl that puts on like she's a girl's girl, and Ari is a girl that seems like she's the mean girl. She really be talking to her friends like it's a privilege to be her friend. That's basically how she be talking to them. But let me know what y'all think about it.
What's up, TikTok? So I want to get my opinion on the Jayda and G situation. So, boom, Jayda and G was on the podcast, and hello. Anyways, y'all, I'm back. So, boom, I ain't finna keep pausing. Boom, the girl Des asked, like, how y'all meet? Like, tell us how y'all met over there, because I guess the girl G came out of nowhere or whatever. So, Jayda like, you tell her or whatever. So, Jayda was like, you tell them. So she got to telling us how she remembered it, how she would call them meeting or whatever. And basically she was just saying like, I call her pretty, she called me pretty, and the vibes was there or whatever, cool. Jayda like, no. Jayda like, no, that's not how, you asked for a picture, you was a fan, I gave you a picture, and then I had a booking and I told you that y'all can come to my booking or whatever. And when you watch it, y'all, it just give like shade, like a lot of shade. Like, I don't know, like, I love Jayda, y'all, because I'm a Libra and Jayda a Libra. I'm not a total Libra though, but same thing, like, oh no, like, it just was shady. Like, it was real shady, because like, why you said that? Like, what was your purpose? Like, okay, cool, the girl asked for a picture. Why you had to, a lot of people asked you for a picture, why you had to announce that she asked you for a picture? Like, and then like, how you gonna tell her to tell the story and then you cut her out for you to put a part in there that you would call that don't matter? Like, I don't know, y'all. I really didn't like that. Cause then the girl didn't say nothing. Like, she was like, yeah, I did ask for a picture. Like, I would have been like, why you say that? Okay, what's that gonna change about the story? Like, what's the purpose of that? Like, I would have became an issue, because like, why are you trying to, like, you know how many people finna watch this? Why are you trying to do a thing? Like, you're literally trying to do a thing. Like, but yeah, Jayda never gonna be the allegations, like, ever.
They
Bro,
say
back
we
up off
mean
me.
girls. They
Yeah,
say
they do say
Jayda
y'all.
only like, the only person Jayda like is Des. The only
They
person
say
Des
that
like is
about y'all,
Jayda.
man.
They say
we only friends to each
we
other.
only good
They
friends to
say
each
that
other.
about y'all, Caputo.
And another thing, Jayda, you making it harder and harder for us to keep on having to defend you, girl. That interview that she did with G and Des, where Des asked her how her and G became, no, she asked G how they became friends, and Jayda just had to let everybody know that this girl was fanned out, that she asked for a picture, that she took her under her wing and invited her and her friends to go out with them that night, and kept on interrupting her. And from what I've seen in other videos, like, Jayda has been like extremely rude and nasty to her also. Like, I don't know if that's like a thing with their friend group or that's how they talk to each other, but I don't like that. And I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. I didn't like that interview at all. And it just also seems like Jayda kind of befriends people that she can like boss around or whatnot. And I really like Jayda, I really do. And another thing also, what happened to them two light-skinned boys that they used to be with all the time, Austin and Al? What happened to them? Like, they like disappeared. But yeah, Jayda, girl, it's not giving girls girl. It's not. I didn't like that.
Jayda Buki, I don't think you're supposed to be experimenting with your customers' money.
Even aside from the 15,000 that pre-ordered and trusted us with this, because this was definitely an experiment just to collect data to see the potential. And I have never had one drop with 15K orders. Like, that is insane.
Now, you guys know Jayda Wayda, and she had recently launched earlier this year a clothing line under her brand, Waydamin. You probably have been seeing a lot of this collection, specifically this piece. This piece is so cute. You've probably been seeing it all over your timeline. Now, this piece here is from her new collection. And here's some more images from her pieces from earlier this year. But that's not what the story is about. The story comes in because individuals took to online to try to figure out why their orders were back ordered from earlier this year. Now, Jayda had taken to her Snapchat, and here's what she had to say.
My girls, my Waydamin customers, y'all know I do not play about y'all. And also, with Waydamin being known for fast shipping, top tier customer service, I have to get on here and let y'all know what's going on and why this is happening, how it's happening. So I'm gonna just start off by saying thank you to everybody who has ever shopped with Waydamin. Y'all know I do not play about my girl, my baby, my second child. And I just cannot or wouldn't have been this far without you guys' support. As you all know, my very first pre-order drop was posted back in March 28th to be exact. And that was indeed my biggest drop. 15,000 orders in the matter of 72 hours.
Now, in this clip, Jayda goes on to say that there was a couple of extenuating factors as to why those orders were delayed. One, she was working with new distributors, and two, well, tariffs. She also goes on to insert a clip as of proof of purchase that those orders did make it from overseas, and now they're currently stationed at her warehouse. That's all fine and good, but I don't think that you should be experimenting with people's money to determine if you're going to do pre-orders in the future. Everybody knows that pre-orders can only be concluded if you have the inventory in stock. What it sounds like is you took people's pre-ordered money in order to be able to fulfill your orders overseas. And I don't think that's what Jayda intended on revealing, but it's very telling that she stated that. So now that her shipment has made it to the US, it probably explains why she launched her second line in her collection. If you do order these from her new collection, she's definitely guaranteeing that you're going to get them on time, which is a pretty good business model for a business person.
Jayda is who y'all think Ari is. I don't care what nobody say, Jayda is not a girl's girl. Jayda like people that's beneath her. That's why her and Ari can't be friends. That interview that she did with G and Dez asked G how they became friends. And Jayda had to remind G that she was a fan and that they would never be equal. And basically wanted the world to know. That's weird. Child, Dez and Jayda, they the same people. Dez just a little more quieter with hers than Jayda is. Jayda fall out with everybody but Dez. Jayda the type of friend to tell everybody you wearing her socks and she the one who offered you to wear them. Talking about, you remember you asked for a picture? It's like she needed to add the picture part because she didn't even continue her sentence. But Ari been tried to warn us, Jayda is so self-centered. Nothing on their podcast really gives substance. And don't get me wrong, Dez is very cute, but she give a little slow. She agree with everything Jayda have to say. And another thing, I've been waiting on her brand to ship my outfit for 10 weeks now.
If I pre-order anything and it says 4 to 6 weeks to deliver, and at 9 weeks I still don't have it, I'm just calling my bank and disputing it. Because what in a Jayda Wayda is going on?
Okay, so I keep seeing the whole thing about the pre-orders, Jayda getting 15,000 orders, her saying that she's collecting data. So let me just kind of give y'all insight on what pre-orders are. When you order pre-order from any business, Nordstrom, Steve Madden, whatever the case is, a smaller business, when you're ordering pre-order, none of that shit is ready. Okay? None of that shit is ready. The reason they have it on pre-order is because they don't know if it's going to be a hit or not. So because they don't know if it's a hit, they're going to post something that is listed as a pre-order so that they know how many orders to tell their production company. Because as an owner and a business owner, you don't want to limit yourself, but at the same time, you don't want to give yourself too much. Now, I do totally disagree in the fact that she told everybody that she's collecting data, because she has been in business for a while. So sometimes you do have to take that risk as far as, you know, getting a certain amount of inventory, whether if it's too high, then eventually, you know, you're going to have to put it on sale. If it's too low, then, you know, you're just going to have to either do another, you know, second shipment, or you might have to just do it again on a later time, or turn a summer outfit into a fall outfit, you know, and just do like a rendition of it. But I definitely don't agree with her taking 15,000 orders because, one, the production has to be at a certain point for them to ship it. And it just doesn't make sense because you still have to receive those items after customs and then ship them out. So yeah, that's what pre-order means. None of that shit is ready. Once the certain amount of orders comes in, you close it out on the website saying that that item is sold out. And then you hit up your production company and you say, this is the amount that we have. Now, some of it could already be in production. So some of the orders probably will go out. But 15,000 orders is a lot of orders. So that part just literally makes no sense because people want their outfits for now. Like, it's June. People want their things for now. So to kind of have that, and I don't know if she put a date saying when it was supposed to go out, but I just think communication in business is everything. If I, as a business owner, communicate all the information up front, it's your decision now as a consumer to go ahead if you want to wait and spend that money. That's just, but 15,000 orders is literally insane.
And Jayda not slick. She sat up there and took those 15,000 orders because she wanted y'all to pay for her business. She wanted y'all to pay for the inventory. Like, my thing is, she really sat up there and said a whole bunch of nothing. A business owner could have literally said anything other than what she said. Here's my thing. It's okay to do pre-orders and things like that. But when you're making people order things as an experiment before you even have the product on hand, that is illegal. That is illegal. You cannot do that. And even if you do that, you have to specify exactly what people are purchasing. Like, you have to say, you know what, this is the pre-order. The inventory is not in stock currently, but after you place your order, I will order the inventory months later, and then you will get your product. My thing is, she don't even send the product, the inventory she do have, she don't even send that on.
To be honest, the whole situation with Jayda clothes and just Jayda in general does not surprise me, because she's been off. Like, when everybody first found out about Jayda way back when she was doing like a More My Hustle Jayda, she was a cool young girl. But I'm not gonna lie, as time went on, matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest, ever since she started fucking with Lil Baby, that's when shit went left. But that interview really did it for me. And it's so crazy because Ari got bashed so bad for trying to tell people that she is really the problem. Like, Jayda is who y'all think Ari is. And I don't know why y'all think that just because she's good to Des that mean anything. Des is her yes man. Of course she's going to be good to Des. Her and Des is on the same level. If y'all haven't figured it out about Jayda already, Jayda is one of them girls that she wants to see you doing good. I'm a girl's girl until you start being more of a girl than me. Like, until you start being better than me. Like, Jayda definitely she's one of them girls that say she let you borrow a shirt, give you a shirt, whatever. Y'all go out in public and you getting compliments. She gonna be like, yes, girl, ain't you glad I gave it to you? See, now that's why I said that you need to take it. Ain't you glad I let you have that? Like, she definitely gives that. Because why did you have to mention that, oh yeah, remember that you wanted to take a picture? It wasn't like she was like really like trying to tell a detailed story, because she left it at that. She didn't even finish her sentence. Like, it was totally unnecessary. Well, you just had to throw that in there. And then it wasn't like I said, she was trying to like tell the story from start to finish, very detailed, like every single. No, girl, you literally jumped from and we was here, and you had walked out and you said that you wanted to take a picture. And that was it. Like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how y'all like Jayda. And then I'm gonna be honest, the way she be putting her son on fucking internet, knowing that people keep talking about him and saying shit about him. And yes, fuck what people are saying, but it gets to a point. Like, come on, girl. I don't know. I don't know how y'all like her. Like, she's not. Yeah, I guess, different strokes for different folk.
Bruh, why are we shocked that Jayda Wayda scammed people? And this is why I pick and choose what celebrity products to pick from. Because any bitch talking about people using their actual money to actually buy an order was a social experiment so we can collect data. Bitch, catch these hands. I will pop that little BBL she got. Like, her coming out making that video was crazy as hell. Talk about some social experiment. Bitch, the customer's money ain't no social experiment. That's people's real bread. And then we should have known when she tried to fake put out false lashes for $70. And that was before the tariff stuff that Trump was doing. Her coming out saying all that is like, girl, now I don't want none of your products. I'm going to wait till it gets sold on Depop so I at least know I'm going to get the outfit. When
are y'all going to learn that these celebrity influencers, they will never have y'all stuff on hand? It's just not how it works. Especially not how influencers these days do it, because none of them are qualified to even run a business, if we're really being honest. But she basically did what was called drop shipping on y'all's order, basically waiting until her orders come in for her to pre-order her thing. So it wasn't really a pre-order, because she never has y'all stuff on hand. She never had it. She just got it. And because of all this tariff stuff going on, it's going to be longer for her to get her inventory, because of all this stuff going on, like all the tariff shit that is really bad, especially if her stuff is coming from China, which it is. I can tell. No shade. But I want y'all to know, y'all have to stop coming on here complaining afterwards. Y'all need to understand that, yes, it's going to take a long time. You just ordered from an influencer off of Instagram. It's gonna take a minute. This is not Sheen. You get what I'm saying? So I do give her grace for that, because y'all keep doing the same thing. Like, y'all keep doing the same thing just to talk about her. That shit crazy to me. And y'all keep ordering it and getting mad. Like, I don't understand. And I don't know. A pre-order is going to take a minute. I would have known that. Y'all, I don't know.